Hello everyone and welcome back to social media video editing course on Canva. And for this lesson, I'll be teaching you how to create a Facebook ad video on Canva. So let's go ahead without wasting any time and get started with our lesson. So here we are in Canva. I'm going to go ahead and type, as you can see, I've typed in Facebook over here and you'll see the Facebook ad over here. So if I were to click on that, this page will pop up over here. Here you can post your Facebook or create your Facebook advertisement. Now you have digital marketing. As you can see, this is premium versions over here. So you have different forms of premium options over here. You have, like, for example, let's say we use this as ad, but this is not a video for Facebook. This is the graphics part. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. I'm going to go ahead and go for Facebook video over here. There you go. You have Facebook feed ad as well, but let's go for Facebook video over here. So Facebook video will basically open up this for you, the video player over here. Now underneath templates over here, as you can see, there are different forms of templates. You have product, you have spring, you have real estate, birthday, travel, sale, collage, nature, business, fashion, school, sports, thank you, loves, kids. So these are like different forms of formats. So let's go for a product. Let's say you want to showcase a product. So let's go ahead. Let's say it's a food product or food beverage. As you can see over here, it's an orange, or this is an image over here. Now you can go ahead, go online and find out transparent background images of different forms of like formats. So as you can see, this is just a video. Order now over here. And we do not need this order now over here, this icon over here, because this is just a video. So order now, instead of that, we could delete this, we could move this over here. There you go. Let me go ahead and move that right over here. There you go. Now if I were to play this, as you can see, it's still playing. There you go. So these are all elements that you can use. So this is an image. Let's say you download an image, you put this, as I've already mentioned before, you put all of these things. Now the framing of this entire frame. Now if I were to go inside this frame, let's say, there you go, this is the frame over here. So let's go towards this frame. As you can see, all of these things are within a frame, which gives it a very professional look. So let me go ahead and delete everything. Let me go ahead and create similar things to show you how to do it. So first, I'm going to go ahead, go to elements over here, take a rounded square. I'm going to place this right at the center over here. Now, as our theme is blue over here, I'm going to first place this, change its transparency to 50%. So 50% over here. This looks wonderful. And I'm going to the animation. We have pan as enter. So if I were to go ahead and click this, we have this pan option over here. Now I'm going to go ahead and import or upload some images over here that we can use. Now, as you can see, I have downloaded and uploaded 2 images over here. I downloaded this icon, the Mercedes icon, from like searching online, and I have downloaded this Mercedes car image from the same page as well. So now I have downloaded this both. What I'm going to do is, first I'm going to play our video. There you go. Now this will be the center part of our video. Okay, and we have created this thing. Now the intros, I have already shown you in our previous lessons how you can create intros. Keeping these themes in mind, you can go ahead and create an intro of your own. I'm just going to show you how you can create and edit a video. Now this can be 5 seconds long. This can be a lot longer as you like. Let me keep it like 20 seconds so that for each 10 seconds, I'll show you what you can do. So we have like 20 seconds. Let me say select it to 30 seconds long. There you go. Now I'm going to go ahead and select this, go to the animation over here. So I can give rise, I'll give both. I can give rise, I'll give rise for this one. There you go. And for this one, instead of like pan on both sides, let me go ahead, drift, no, wipe, no, pop, tectonic, no, breathe, no, neon, tumble, no, scrapbook, no, Stomp. We could go for stomp. We could go for photo flow. We could go for photo rise. On enter on both. We could go for photo zoom on both. But we do not want that. Let me go for a rotate. There you go. And let me go with like breathe. Go for breathe. There you go. That looks perfect. So now if I were to play it from the beginning, here you go, it's breathing in, breathing out. Let me go to 10 seconds. Right click on it, split page. There you go, this is 10 seconds long. If I were to zoom in much more, there you go. Let me move a bit towards that. Now this is 10 seconds long, but this is 19.9 seconds long. What I would want to do is increase it to 20 seconds. There you go. Now that's 20 seconds. I'll go towards the 20-second mark. Right over here. And then split this page again. There you go. Now we have 10 seconds each on every video over here. Now we'll zoom out a bit so that we can see it properly. And this one is still 9.9. Let me increase it to 10 seconds. There you go. Now we have 10 seconds each. So now, once that is done, I'll go ahead and put in some animations to it. Okay. So what I can do is select this, put this at the center over here, or like undo it. There you go. And here I can just put this at the center over here. There you go. And increase its size so that it's totally visible in the center. There you go. I'll put the Mercedes logo over here, increase its size so that it's at the center over here. Then I'm going to just send it backwards like that and reduce down its opacity to 50% as well. There you go. 50% is still like too much. I'm going to change transparency to, let's say, 30%. We want the car to be much more visible. Let's say you own a dealership. Now you want to sell this car on your page. So now you're going to create an advertisement video. The audio you can add in. You can also add it in a speech as well. The audio and speech is completely up to you. I'm just showing you how you can create a video over here. So now what I'm going to do is add a transition to it. So match and move. There you go. So match and move, I've given that. Now let me try to see and play it at from this part over here. There you go. That looks wonderful. Now the vehicle over here, the rise option over here, let me go for a flicker. I can also give for a pulse. So if I were to give the pulse over here, if I were to play it again, so drag it over here and play it again. As you can see, it's pulsing, but I don't want that pulse. I can also give it a wiggle and play it. But the wiggle also looks very terrible for this. It doesn't look professional. I could give for the flicker. Let me remove the wiggle. Let me also remove the pulse from it as well. So flicker will make it so it's like that. But I don't want the flicker as well. So I'm just going to keep it as it is. Those are the motion effects. I'll just keep it as it is for the center. So for the first part over here, I'll go ahead and do one thing. Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V to copy it. I'll move it towards the front over here. I'll go ahead and remove the transition over here. I'll decide what transition I want to put in. I'll go ahead and remove this, and keep this in. I'll go to text over here, add in, let's say, this text over here. Let me drag and drop. There you go. Realign it perfectly. There you go. Now I'll add in an animation to this one. So I can give typewriter. There you go. So let me first play it and see. Okay, so let's keep it at 1.5 seconds, then split the page. Then here, again 1.5 seconds, so which is 3 seconds. There you go, then split the page. Then again 1.5 seconds, which is 8.5 over here. 4.5. There you go. Then I'm going to split the page again. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Once that is done, for this one, I'm going to give it U. Looking for a car. There you go. And I'm going to place this right at the center over here, and keep on decreasing. There you go. That looks wonderful. Now I'm going to give like animations to this one. Effect neon. This one as well. Effect neon. This one as well. Effect neon. There you go. Then I'm going to go ahead, change this one to the neon effect, the burst. You have skate, roll, bounce, spread. You have merge as well. You have spread. You can give it a roll. You can also give it a burst, but you can also give it neon. Let me go for, as we done roll like neon before, let's go for a roll. So R. This one as well. I want to give it a roll. U. Looking for a car. Now here I would want to add this huge sail in. There you go. Now I would want to reduce down the transparency to 20 for that. No, let's keep it at 100 instead of 20. And let me go ahead and select this, rescale it up, put this at the top right over here. There you go. A little bit downwards, a little bit towards here. Huge cell. Then let me type in this one. Sorry, this is not the one. I can give order now. This is some preset. I can customize my own. I'm just using the presets right now to make it much more efficient work, because the perks of using Canva is that you can like use the presets over here perfectly without having to manually create your own font style. You can manually create your own font style, but creating your or using these own presets is also a beneficial move. So huge sail over here. Let me give an animation to this, a fade, but I would want to give the huge over here, but this one over here, let me go ahead, give this effect over here, huge sail. So this one over here, I'd want to give it, let me move this one. We're going to use those. I'm going to go ahead and select this, or select this one over here, and go for the effect or the animation, give merge. There you go. Now order now, I would want to rescale it down over here at the center. There you go. And I would want to go ahead, lower down this one's value and also lower down this one's value. There you go. Then basically, let me go ahead and delete that, and again reuse this. There you go. Instead of manually doing that, I'll just scale it downwards like this. Order now, then scale it upwards like that. There you go. I'm going to increase it to, let's say, 50. 50. There you go, 50. This one as well. I would want to keep this at 50. 50. Order now. Now the order over here, let me go ahead, change that to, let's say, red. And now to, let's say, not blue, let's say green. Or orangish right there. I would also like to keep this one there. Now this segment over here. So let's say the name of the vehicle, right? Mercedes. There you go. This one is, let's say, 1987. I'm just guessing the year this came out. It can be 1987, Mercedes 1987. And let's say the name of your showroom over here. It's a motor dealership. There you go. Now I can give in custom effects for this one. So I can give an effects for this one. Let's say this. I can give an effect for this one. So let's say echo. I can give an effect for this one. Let's say I give a background for this. There you go. Motor dealership, Mercedes. This also looks good. Now underneath effects over here, I'm going to go for like stomp. Good. No. Is neon good? Nope. Is merge good? This merge is good. So I'll go ahead, select this one as well. Select merge. That's merge selected. So this one is merge. And so let me undo that. So go to pan over here and select merge for that one. So both on enter, on exit. Instead of that, let me just go ahead and do that. There you go. Now let me go ahead and play this to see how it looks like. That looks wonderful. Now let me go ahead and add in more effects. To give in fade for that one. For the motor dealership here, I'm going to give the rise for this one. There you go. Now let me go ahead and play this to see how it looks like. As you see, this looks wonderful. And this will be a momentary video pause. I can set this to, let's say, 1 second each. Or 1.5 second. Let's set it to 1.5 second. There you go. And then you can have another window or another video where you can basically have this one. And you can search up online for this video. You can find a lot of videos for this, like a driving reviews, any kind of videos you can find. Or if you, let's say you're a company, you have this dealership, you have your own personal car in your garage, you can take it out for a test drive, have videographers video it, or you can also video record it, put these videos inside of it on different angles, showcasing, narrating what this car offers, how much mileage it got, what's the cost, this and that. Another thing that I forgot to add in was another text. So this text will be your number. So let's say the number is plus then 1xx so this is the number. Now I'm just going to put it, scale it like that. There you go, and change the color for it to white. Add in an effect to it, to tectonic, shift, ascend, block, merge, burst. You can have burst as well, but let's go for roll. Roll looks much more better with numbers. There you go. And you can have effects for it. Let me go give it a shadow. Let me go give it a black shadow. Transparency, I want to make it very visible. The blur amount a little bit. The direction and the offset as well. I can zoom in to see the shadow, as you can see. So I'll select this over here again. I'll go to FX for the shadow. I can give the offset, there you go. I can give the direction, there you go. Give the blur amount, I'll give it a little bit blurry. Transparency basically means how much transparent it is. I'll zoom out a bit. There you go, that looks much more better. Now if I were to go ahead and play it, now here looking for a car, there is something wrong with this one. I don't know if you have guessed it, but it seems a bit out of order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press enter. I'm going to go ahead, change this so that it fills up the center over here, but I'm going to move it a little bit towards the center. There you go, a bit towards the center over here. Reduce it down. There you go. Looking for a car. So let me go ahead and delete that. Let me put that in there. Delete that, put that in there. This looks much more better. So now let's go ahead and play it and see. You can also give like an offer, last still. There's a deadline time. Like, I can give it like this. Let me go ahead, put it like that. Offer extends up until, let's say, just a random date. 10th September 2001. Just a random number. So let me go ahead and put that. Let me go ahead and change it to impact. There you go. Let me go add in an effect. I can add in a neon effect, change the color to, let's say, red over here. There you go. I can also add in a neon effect for this one. So neon effect, there you go. That looks wonderful. So now I'm going to go ahead and animate this one to stomp. I can also give these two stomp as well as the huge cell. But nonetheless, let me go ahead and play it to show you. Huge cell, number ordinal, there you go. Now you have a very good looking video. Now I can make this up until, let's say, 6 seconds. Now the standard timing of Facebook advertisements are like shorts or any reels or any kind of stories. You can have it up to 5 minutes. You can have it up to 1 minute. I think the minimum standard for an advertisement, like a graphic advertisement like this, is 1 minute. And the standard one should be about 3 minutes, and the maximum amount of time that you might put into your ad, if in case you're narrating and describing all the things that you need to describe, is to about 10 minutes straight. Now, as it's an advertisement, people are going to try to avoid advertisements unless they're interested to it. Let's say someone's like scrolling through Facebook, they're not interested in buying a car, but they came across your advertisement and then they got interested in buying a car. So it depends on what you convey through your advertisement video and how much innovative and how much creative and how much eye-catching your creation is for that video. That'll be all for this lesson, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.